the sovereign Novgorod and the sovereign Pskov, who sent their caravans of merchants to distant lands. We know also that in nearly all medieval cities of Middle and Western Europe, the craft guilds used to buy as a body all necessary raw produce and to sell the produce of their work through their officials, and it is hardly possible that the same should not have been done for exterior trade, the more so as it is well known that up to the 13th century not only all merchants of a given city were considered abroad as responsible in a body for debts contracted by any one of them, but the whole city as well was responsible for the debts of each one of its merchants. Only in the 12th and 13th century the towns on the Rhine entered into special treaties abolishing this responsibility. Footnote. In Geskisch der Stadt Köln, first 491-492, also text, close footnote. And finally we have the remarkable Ipswich document published by Mr. Gross, from which document we learn that the merchant guild of this town was constituted by all who had the freedom of the city and who wished to pay their contribution (their hands) to the guild, the whole community discussing all together how better to maintain the merchant guild and giving it certain privileges. The merchant guild of Ipswich thus appears rather as a body of trustees of the town than as a common private guild. In short, the more we begin to know the medieval city, the more we see that it was not simply a political organization for the protection of certain political liberties. It was an attempt at organizing on a much grander scale than in a village community, a close union for mutual aid and support, for consumption and production, and for social life altogether, without imposing upon men the fetters of the state, but giving full liberty of expression to the creative genius of each separate group of individuals in art, craft, science, commerce and political organization. How far this attempt has been successful will be best seen when we have analyzed in the next chapter the organization of labor in the medieval city and the relations of the cities with the surrounding peasant population. End of chapter 5. Recording by Enko.